Hi guys, so back with another video for you. Today a little bit different from the videos I have been doing and what I normally will be doing. This is a tag video, and it's in response to Desert Siren. If you guys don't know who she is or you've never watched her, she's really awesome. I'll put the link to her channel in the description below, but you should definitely check her out. She's really awesome. But she tagged me along with some other people and pretty much everybody else who watched the video that hadn't done the tag to do the tag, and so I'm going to do it. And I feel it's okay to put it on this channel because it has to do with what the channel is about, which is the Wicca and my path and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that. And the tag is my 5 Fav Witchy things. So 5 items in your Wiccan practice or your pagan practice that you love, that are your favorite. So in her video, she did what she classified as cheating, and I'm probably going to do the same thing. This is hard to choose, and they're like classified, and I use them all together, and I couldn't think of not using them together kind of thing, so yeah. So first I'm going to start with my statues. I have 4, and the reason why I'm doing them all is because they're like a group. I wouldn't use them without the other kind of thing. So I'll start with my only goddess statue that I have, which is the very first witchy item I got. I actually got it before I was even pagan, which is my Bast statue. So I got her at one of my old jobs, and she was $2, and I worked in the craft and figurine and like floral vase department. That's what I did. So, and she came in and I bought her. So she's got some really nice little details. Little golden beetle. And all that. And then she's got hieroglyphics on the side. Yeah, so I got her before I even was, and I had her displayed in my room. And then as I got more into paganism and everything like that, I found that she was my patron goddess. So, yay. And then next to join her, I believe he was the next one, is Laughing Buddha. He's a little dusty right now. But he was also from my old job. He was $2. She was $2 and he was $2. And it's really nice little Chinese coins and all that kind of stuff. So he was next. And then my wife and I bought this one. She thinks that it represents Zeus. I think that it represents Poseidon. So it really just depends on what aspect we're looking for at that time, because it's not distinguished as to who it is. But we actually got this in the aquarium section of a pet store. So it's supposed to be for an aquarium. But anyways, so this is it. And then my newest one, which I never thought I was going to find one. It's not as extravagant as I would like it to be, but I love it no matter what. So it's actually a little taper candle holder. And I don't think I've explained to you guys how I came to have my patron god, which I might do a video on because it's actually really like, oh my god. More so than when I found Bast. Ra was actually the first one to come out and present himself as a patron deity to me, so it was a very like, spiritually sound moment. So yeah, I finally found one from Ra, which is really neat. It's got some hieroglyphics on the side, which I don't know if you can really see them. It's really cool. Yeah, so those are my statues. See if I can. So that's number 1. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having one by themselves. So it's they're all used, so they're all mentioned as one thing. So they're my statues. The second thing would be, I want to say my wand. So my wife got this for me for our first Yule together, and you see it in my tools video, the one with the wand in it. But anyways, this is my wand, and it's got the crystal thing on it, and it's also got the crystal point on the end, and then it's got this wood thing. Hold on, I'm going to change my song here because this is very appropriate. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so it's wooden, painted black, with like a copper ring wrapped around it. I fell in love with this one the first time I saw it, and we went back a couple times to the New Age store and walked by it, and I was looking to get in, and then she got it for me for Yule, so it was really sweet. Yeah, so that's my one. So that's number 2, one of my favorite witchy things. Treat that thing like if I was to lose it or break it. Ugh. Number 3 is 2 things combined into one, so I use them together. Now, some people might go, oh, you shouldn't do that, but I'll explain why I do in a minute. But they're my oracle decks, so I have the Gods and Titans guidebook, and these are both by Stacy DeMarco and then illustrated by Jimmy Manton. And then just recently they came out with Goddess and Sirens. So these both were great on their own, but I combined them because I don't know how to explain it. I don't believe in drawing more than one oracle like a day, so more than one reading at a time. So whether it's a multi-card draw or a singular card draw, but I don't believe in doing it more than once in a day because it kind of, then you have conflicting interests. Especially when it comes to these ones, because they're like govern you for the day, and everything like that. And so I combine them. That way I'm not having to go to say, oh, what's my goddess for the day and what's my god for the day. It does it at a deeper level where it's like, okay, today is a masculine day for you. Like you have a masculine divine watching over you, or you should follow a feminine day type thing like that. So I chose the biggest box out of the 2 of them and painted it and put a little pentagram on the front. And then I am still in the process of finishing the cards. I painted the back of each of them, but the God ones pretty much had this picture. Actually, I think it just said God and Titans on it in a gold finish. And then the Goddess ones had Goddess and Sirens with a silver finish on the back. So in order to, when I'm drawing, not distinguish between which was which, I painted them black and put a red circle on them. And I'm going to finish the circle off and make a pentagram so that it's like that. And then I'm going to put like a lacquer on top of them just to finish them off so they're not all like sticky and everything like that. But they're really cool, really good illustrations. So this is Dionysus. The goddess ones are really cool. Like if I can find a good. I don't know. They're really nice. Drawing. So like here's one of the sirens. So the muses. And the one for Gaia is really cool, but watch it, I won't be able to find her. Here's Newt. I don't know why she's in here, but it's like Joan of Arc, but and other ones like Hall and Troy, and then you have like the cut. They're just really cool, and I like that Zeus is black, and it gives you a different perspective of what people think, which is really cool. But yeah, so really cool illustrations, really in-depth descriptions of what they are. It gives you a shadow version of each side, so it gives you the good qualities of the god and goddess, or Siren and Titan, and then it also gives you, if you indulge too much in something, then blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. And then it gives you an invocation that you can do for each one. So let's see. Okay, so like, fast. So it gives you what she's about, the shadow side, symbols for her, and then an invocation. So yeah, that's her, and that's how it is. So these are really cool. I spent a long time looking for the Goddess and Sirens one, and then I found out that it wasn't out yet. And then, yeah, whenever I remember to draw an oracle card, I do this one. So that's 3 things. So number 4 is an ongoing collection. I'm going to just show you a couple of the collection, which is my crystal collection. So I have a couple of bigger pieces, and then I have a bunch of little ones. So my little ones all get stored in these little cases. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you any because it's really hard. There is a crystal in every single one of those sections. And I have 2 of these boxes. These are mostly like tumbled stones and non-tumbled variety. Okay, so that's those ones. And then I have my other ones. So I have a giant chunk of citrine, which I tend to keep with me. Double pointed, and the way that it sits, let's see if I can, it fits perfectly right here. It's got a little groove where my thumb fits, and that's how I hold it. I just sit there and focus on it. Sometimes I'll do it points down, so points down so it cradles my skin there. But yeah, this is my newest baby. And then I have my amethyst chunk, which was really awesome find. It was really cheap. I can't remember how much, but it's on my other channel when I got it. Really nice little baby. And then I got this one. I don't know what this is. I got this at the Lilac Festival last year. So Lilac Festival is an annual festival we have here in Calgary, and it's on 4th Avenue downtown, and it's just a bunch of vendors, and everybody comes out to celebrate the coming of like the better weather. And it's the first of the major festivals of the year. So yeah, this is one I got last year. I don't know what it is. He told me what it was, but then didn't write it down, and it kind of looks like a frozen snowball almost. And these are all points. I know it might not look like points, but that's that one. And then this one you saw in one of my tool videos when it came to the AFME, which is this chunk of lava rock. And I use this, I have this on my altar to represent fire. Yeah, this is it. I got this from Idaho. It's a volcano park in Idaho, I think. Yeah, that's my hat. So yeah, my gem collection, I'm very proud of it, and that's my number 4. And my last one, I can't decide which one I was going to show you, but I think I'm going to show you this one. My mother bought this. I think it's a candle burner. I'm not sure for sure, but I took it along with a couple other things that I have of hers that I took that I put towards my practice, which you would probably be like, oh my god, what are you doing? But I use it as sometimes I use it as an incense burner, sometimes I use it as like a cleansing pot, sometimes I use it as a whatever. It's like any kind of vessel that I need kind of thing. And you'll see why in a minute. This is it. It's really heavy. So yeah, it has a little bowl in the middle, which you can see there. Like on Samhain, we put negative thoughts and negative memories we wanted to forget, put them on paper and burnt them, and we put them in here. And I just like it. It has this like old-timey, kind of almost like Stonehenge / Inuit vibe to it. So there's all these little people with their arms clasped behind the backs and everything. And I don't know, I just think this is really cool, and I love it, but it's really, really heavy. Yeah, so that's all 5 of them. The other one I was going to show you was potentially my like element candles, which are these things. So if I was allowed to do 6, then maybe. But yeah, so that's all 5. Sorry, this is a bit of a long video, but that's my phone. But I wanted to share all my stuff with you. But yeah. I'm thinking of what to do for my next actual video, but I can't figure it out yet. So if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and comment below. My link to my Facebook page will be on the description as well, which I try to do posts and stuff as often as I can. Start little conversations and everything like that. If you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. Don't forget to thumbs up, like it, and subscribe. Wherever that button is, I think it's down there. Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.